Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This Thanksgiving, think outside the oven and get Thanks Grilling with Ace. Get a new grill and choose from top brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg to add even more flavor to your Thanksgiving turkey, side dishes, and desserts. Plus, right now, get free assembly and delivery on all grills and accessories $3.99 and up. For the best help on the best grills, stop by your local Ace and get Thanks Grilling. Ace Rewards members only through December 24th. See participating stores for scheduling or exclusions.
This is episode 1770 of the number one podcast and Apple podcast for Job Search. This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Welcome to another episode, and today I'm going to talk with you about one of those situations so many of you have to face in job hunting, negotiating. And most Americans are not really good at it. So I thought I would do a show to remind you of something that I think is important. Hope you find it helpful and give it a great review wherever you listen to the show. And with that, let's get going.
And I want to talk with you today about salary negotiation. Now, in salary negotiation, I think many of us have been brought up to believe in the notion of a win-win negotiation. But corporations have been brought up to believe in a winning negotiation. Win-win really isn't part of their lexicon. Now, they may attempt to entrap the unsuspecting job hunter, supplier, and anyone else in this notion of win-win, but ultimately, what they're going to try and do is to get you to make concessions and them to do as few as possible. When you enter into the negotiation, in all probability, the last thing you should be talking about is salary. Why? Very simply. They're going to find it easy to make other types of secondary concessions because they're going to want you to concede on salary issues because, after all, look at all the stuff we gave up. There really is nothing that they're giving up. So when you get to the salary part, I want to encourage you to remember, this is not about you being a nice girl or a nice boy. It's about you getting as much as possible to get to your target. Because again, at the end of the day, when you go home, the company's still going to be around, but are you going to be satisfied with the salary that you negotiated? So you have to remember, number one, what number is going to cause you to walk away from the negotiation? Number two thing Actually, this is actually the number one thing to remember, is your job is to win. The person on the other side of the table is the representative of that firm who's there to get you to give up what you want. And you have to be prepared to use your one negotiating chip, which is the ability to stand up and walk away and say, no, I don't think this is a good deal for me, and make them circle back to you. Now, if they don't, remember that indicates that there was no bargaining there anyway. So rather than waste your breath, again, start off with all the secondary stuff. When you get to the money, be conscious of what's going to cause you to walk away. And actually, if you need to do it, do it.
So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get information and advice from me. First of all, there's my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 8,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. In addition, if you're interested in my coaching you, at the site there's a button there that says schedule. Schedule time for a free discovery call, schedule yourself in for coaching, interview preparation coaching, salary negotiation advice, coaching related to hiring more effectively, managing and leading, helping you to be a better executive in your organization, and overall being a better employee of your firm. If you have questions for me, you can ask them at Wizio.com/The Big Game Hunter. That's WISIO.com/The Big Game Hunter. The price at Wizio is less than 1/3 of what I'm charging at my website. And I'm doing this because I want to benefit my subscribers here and on YouTube, and only you're going to know about it. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you watched or listened to my content. I like knowing I'm helping folks. Once we're connected, it's nice to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you from time to time about how I'm helping. You can also watch me on TV. Did you know that? If you have a Fire TV or a Fire Stick, download the JobSearch TV app for Apple TV, Roku, Sony, Samsung, like 90 different TV platforms. You can watch me on either Zingo TV or BingeNetworks.tv. On YouTube, subscribe at JobSearch.TV.com and have access to thousands of videos I've created. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This Thanksgiving, think outside the oven and get thanks grilling with Ace. Get a new grill and choose from top brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg to add even more flavor to your Thanksgiving turkey, side dishes, and desserts. Plus, right now, get free assembly and delivery on all grills and accessories $3.99 and up. For the best help on the best grills, stop by your local Ace and get thanks grilling. Ace Rewards members only through December 24th. See participating stores for scheduling or exclusions.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This Thanksgiving, think outside the oven and get thanks grilling with Ace. Get a new grill and choose from top brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg to add even more flavor to your Thanksgiving turkey, side dishes, and desserts. Plus, right now, get free assembly and delivery on all grills and accessories $3.99 and up. For the best help on the best grills, stop by your local Ace and get thanks grilling. Ace Rewards members only through December 24th. See participating stores for scheduling or exclusions.